Bonjour, mes amis. Hello.
In 500 meters, enter the roundabout.
I am in Cherbourg. It is Wednesday afternoon.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
15:45 local. Hello, doggy. And, 15:45 Irish. Just off the boat there now. And heading for Italy. Started back yesterday
At the
morning
roundabout, take the first exit to Route Portway.
after a weekend off. So I was going to start the video then, but when I
At the
arrived,
roundabout, take the second exit to Route Portway.
I was going to start the video yesterday, but when I got into the yard or whatever, the plan had to be changed. I don't know, another driver got delayed or something. So I was kind of a rush job to pick this fridge and go down to Care to load it, or finish loading it, and then on to Rosslare to ship. So I only fired my stuff into the lorry and got
At the
going
roundabout, take the third exit.
in the yard, and then when I got to Care, by the time I had all my gear sorted out and whatever, they had me loaded. So I decided not to
At the
bother,
roundabout, take the third exit to N13.
not to bother starting the video until today. So I've videoed most of the places in this before, so I might try and do a bit of the Mont Blanc and that this time.
In 1 kilometer, enter the roundabout.
I don't think I've done that in video, so I'll try and show a bit of that and whatever.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Couple of different camera angles I've been trying out for the last week or two as well. So I might try and do a few of them and stuff like that. So see
At the
how
roundabout, take the second exit to N13.
I'll see how it goes. I'll just try and get a bit below Paris tonight, and should get into Italy then tomorrow, I'd say.
In 5 kilometers, enter the roundabout.
So that's the plan. We'll talk to you further down the road. A single star in the sun, in the sky. Do you wish upon a star or something? I don't know. Been a lovely sunset tonight. Nice cruising down through the countryside, watching the sun setting. goes down to France. I'll be stopping up soon for a 45-minute break, and then I'll go on another couple hours. Getting a bit down the road tonight, so I should have a handy enough day then tomorrow. I won't go too late, but I'll go till maybe 11 o'clock or so. 11 or 12 o'clock. And that'll give me a handy enough day tomorrow. Closed due to maintenance or roadworks or something. So we're on a Contraflow here. But you come out up the tunnel to this. And it's a beautiful day today as well. This is Nantua, known as the start of the climb, really. As Rory starts his perilous journey up the cliff face, only inches from imminent death and all that shite. I will guide my massive... Shut up. I will guide my massive juggernaut. Skillfully guide my massive juggernaut up this perilous incline. Looking down into the valley here. Obviously you can't see it from there, but I can. And back down onto the correct piece of road. They must be doing some maintenance in the tunnel or something like that. But no delay, so all is good. sure you see it there on camera, but lovely lake below us there now. Kind of hoping to get to my well, I will get to my first drop tonight, but or this evening, but I won't be in time to get it off, I'd say, unfortunately. But that's not my problem, not my fault. But it will make tomorrow a bit more of a, just a bit more awkward, harder day. Nantua. I'll film a couple of more bits on the way up Mont Blanc. Okay, just coming into the foothills of the Mont Blanc there now. See the sign on the right just up here now. Compulsory control, that one there. It's well signposted all along here, but trucks and buses have to pull in to this control area, and you just it's very fast, you just get a ticket, whatever, before you go up to the tunnel itself. I don't actually know what the idea of it is, but if you don't collect the ticket on the way up, you could be sent back down for it. So it's well signposted and whatever. I'll just show here now. I think it's just to do with what emissions you are, Euro 6 or Euro 5 or whatever. Another sign for it there. And in here we go. Follow the sign. They have this control zone, whatever, but as I'm guessing, but I'd say that's probably only for when if the tunnel was closed or something like that. So we would just drive through. Can park there, there's toilets, and you can go to the services back there, but just drive through up to this hut, and they'll just give you a small little ticket and on you go. See the sign to the right there, present ticket at tunnel entrance. So yeah, just get the ticket and on you go, as I said. And this is right at the foothill of Mont Blanc. This is
Continue on M205.
This is the section they call the road on stilts, or they used to call it when it was first built. They're doing a lot of road works for the last 6 months or more on the downhill section, so this is Contraflow now at the moment. If you were coming downhill from Italy into France, you'd be on the road out to the right there. I don't know if you can see it, down along the actual side of the mountain, which would have been the old road, I assume, until they built this section. Pump there and stuff, whatever major job they're doing on it. Seem to be reinforcing all that section. This wall to the right here now is, or was anyway, known as the Wall of Death. We're coming downhill into that, and it's just this reinforced concrete wall ahead of you. Excuse me. And judging by the scrapes in it, I'd say a lot of people are glad it's there, because there's a big drop on the other side. Just thinking there now, I know I've filmed this a couple of times before and scrapped it. I don't know whether I actually put up a video of this before or not. Anyway, we'll see. Talk to you a bit more when we get when I get closer to the top. Just about 20 minutes or so later.
Continue on N205.
We start the twisty bit, the final pull up. Up the hill. Absolutely super day, as you can see, so you will have to put up with the fly spatters in front of you. The windscreen is destroyed. Just up here on the right is the memorial for those that died in the fire. I don't know when it was, way back. That's it there on the right. the top here now. Seems to be busy. So that's fairly impressive when it's in full flow. Right, so just while we're waiting there, that is the ticket you get below at the bottom. And this is Mont Blanc card. It does the Mont Blanc and the Frasiers. Just for our account or whatever, we can pay using that. I'd assume most transport companies would have them, and I assume if you don't, you can pay by credit card or whatever. I don't know, but we just hand in the ticket I got at the bottom and hand in the card at the toll booth above here, and that's it. This here is a temperature control thing from since the fire. I don't know why we're not being left through. Maybe it's just too busy. But you have to go through that, and then fridges have to park up to the side and to be let through in convoy. I'll show you that there in a second. It is due to fire and stuff again, but I think it's a stupid measure because fridges, even if if the fridge is not running, you have to group up because of the extra fuel you're carrying. But they don't actually close the tunnel or anything to escort us through. They just put when there's 5 or 6 or maybe 7 or 8, depending how busy it is, trucks gathered up, they let them through in convoy. But if they're worried about the extra fuel, why put it all together in one batch? Makes no sense. But that's the way they do it. That's how it's done. So that's what we'll do. As you see in the second, when we go into the tunnel, we're kind of facing the mouth of it there, but when you go in, it goes around to the right. So I'm assuming that peak, well, up behind that is the actual Mont Blanc itself. But anyway, right, talk to you in a second when we get through this control. This is the temperature control. All trucks and buses through here. I assume it just shows up if you've brakes or an engine overheating. So I should have no problem there. and curtain sliders, box fans, etc. straight through, and free go. Park up here. And once there's a group of us gathered up, that or one of them vans in front of me there now will escort us through. I'm assuming I just missed an escort, and maybe that's why there was a hold up here. So time to put on the kettle. So at the bottom you also get a little token for a complimentary coffee, but there's just as a one, I don't drink coffee, and two, it's one of them small little shitty coffees out of the machine, so no interest in that. Take these off, because we don't want these. Yeah, so just take off those angle marked stickers, or well, they're magnetic ones we have for the truck, but they are only required in France, and they look stupid. Well, they are stupid. People can't see a 40-ton truck, but they can see that. Makes no sense to me. I was going to show around a bit more, but with the sunlight and whatever, you can't actually really see that well. There's too much glare off it, I think. And too busy to walk across there and look out at the view. I'll show you the view down the Aosta Valley when we get to the far side. So I'll talk to you when I get going here. Looks like they're gonna start letting us through there now. Vans are lining up. It actually works better coming from the other side, because you go through the toll booth before the parking area, whereas so you're paid now, and you just, when they start lining you up, you just go straight through, whereas we'll obviously have to stop here now to pay. I was just about half an hour, just 27 or 8 minutes parked there now, which is, that's kind of the longest I've been. Usually it's about maybe 10 or 15 minutes an hour, average. The odd time you'd get straight through, but usually it's maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But the odd time then you'd get a half an hour there. But I haven't seen it being any longer than that. Not saying it wouldn't be, but I haven't seen it. Well, that's that paid 355 euro and 10 cents one way. As I say, you just hand in your card and the ticket you got at the bottom. And that's it, off into the tunnel we go. Don't know whether it's true or not, but this tunnel I think is technically illegal because to allow for two-way traffic it should be wider, but obviously with the amount of traffic in this and whatever, they couldn't afford to close it or build a new one or whatever, so that's the way it is. Right, so talk to you in Italy. They're trying to do up the tunnel some bit. They're doing roadworks and stuff at night, and they do closures and stuff like that, but it's a bit of a mess, and the amount of traffic, they just can't close it, so they try to work around it as best they can. They badly need to bore a second one by right, I suppose, but I can imagine the costs of that would be frightening. Just coming towards the end there now. I can see the light. We're in Italy. The border is somewhere about halfway through, I'm assuming. There's nothing to signify where exactly it is. The tunnel, I think, is 13 kilometers or something like that. that's it. That's straight ahead of the stairs, the parking area for fridges if you're coming up from the Italian side. And this is Italy. Just give you a quick look. Right, so I don't know what you could see there because there's a bad glare on the screen, so I don't know whether the camera actually picked it up properly or not. But that is the Aosta Valley, and head down into it there now. Right, time to apologise. Just reviewing, I'm just parked up outside my first drop there now. Was way too late to unload or anything, they were all closed up, which I had expected. But I looked through them, looked at the drops I have. It wasn't booked till tomorrow morning anyway. It just would have made life a bit easier tomorrow. But look at the drops I have, I actually should be able to get them all done tomorrow anyway. So that's it. Roast beef, bovino adulto Hereford, Muscolo bovino adulto Hereford, all different kinds of Hereford for them, and I assume similar enough stuff for the others. So deliver that in the morning. Oh yeah, I was apologizing. Just looking through the video clips from today for I was just I'll edit it there now and put it up, but it was very shaky, hence why it fell off in the last clip. Sorry about that, the bracket must have been a bit loose or whatever. So I didn't get to video coming down the Italian side or whatever, but that can wait for another video, another trip or something. And the the flies and stuff in the window, and because of the glare of the sun, the autofocus on the camera kept trying to focus on the fly or whatever. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. Hope it wasn't too annoying, and hope you still got to see some bettine. It actually doesn't look too bad on the video, but when I got out on top of the Mont Blanc, and when I was trying to film, it looked as if the glare on the screen was too much, so I thought that would be rubbish, and hence why I didn't film more of that. But looking through it was actually alright, but as I was filming it, it looked as if with the glare on the screen you couldn't see anything. So sorry about that, but hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching if you did. It wasn't quite the video I had planned, but sure, what's new there. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.